I open it up to questions.
Let me breathe first. Thought it was probably a great game to watch. I'm happy with our guys' effort, their toughness, and their grit. I've never been one to complain about how the game flows and how it's officiated. I said, our guys, I'm proud of your toughness, your fight, playing as hard as we played. We've improved offensively, but we got to find a way to buckle down defensively and get those stops. One-on-one defense, block out, and then I'll watch the film. Again, I'm trying to be as respectful as I can as I say this, but man, 5 free throws in a physical game. Both teams play man-to-man in the SEC. I got to respect them and keep moving forward.
Dave?
Cuonzo, the late there, final 5 minutes or so, was it more the defense just giving up those baskets that bothered you, or just, your offense didn't seem like the guys were just flowing like they were early? What bothered you most?
I think both. I think, one, buckling down and getting stops. You have to fight to get stops. Quinn is tough off the dribble. Shaq, you're tough players, but you got to buckle down and fight and be gritty and get stops. You got to do that. The offensive side of the ball, the pressure switched everything. And then what happened, they had us outside of three-point line. We weren't as aggressive. We became passive as opposed to driving the ball. They pressured you like that. And again, I thought a couple of times that the way they were defending Boogie on top, the only way they loosened up, the ref got to make the call. I felt like there was a lot of activity, a lot of action going on. But again, give them credit. We didn't do the things we needed to win the game. But I think it was a little bit of both. They spaced us out. We got to drive that ball, get in the lane. I thought Kobe needed to be more aggressive in and around the rim. They simply take the double, find the open man. I think that was more than anything lost in that late 4 or 5 minutes of the game on the offensive side.
Lila?
Cuonzo, compared to, that game you had, earlier in the year, Texas, against Texas A&M, where you guys kind of let it go down the stretch, did it kind of feel similarly to that with kind of what happened here? Or what do you think was different and what you guys need to do to improve on that?
I think if I go back to A&M, offensively, I thought it was critical turnovers in A&M. I just thought it was critical turnovers, unforced turnovers, and that type of game. So I didn't think we were bad. I just thought critical turnovers, unforced turnovers. And I think in this game it was a physical, aggressive game. Stats doesn't show it because both teams, I think, should have been to the free throw line a little bit more. But I think they're two different games. Of course, this is a road environment, hostile environment. They got their heads up. They made plays down the stretch, and two different styles too. I don't think so.
Sorry, Lila, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just say, a big key for you guys the last time you played Alabama was having the advantage in terms of second chance points. What do you think was different there today to allow them, 23 offensive rebounds, 24 second chance points?
Just one. I think when they got down, they probably said, just put your head down and get to the rim and crash the offensive glass. Everybody just crashed the glass, and they won the battle. I think that was simply it. Again, and I think what it comes down to, one-on-one defense. One-on-one defense. And again, you have two of the best guards in America as far as making plays off the dribble, shifting with the ball. And I understand that. When somebody helps, next guy got to crack down, block out, and got to receive the ball. I thought they were probably a little more aggressive, a little more physical down the stretch.
All right, Mitchell.
Hey, Cuonzo, Trey Brazile was on the bench for most of the second half until the very end there when he came in and hit the three. Was that just a matter of you liking the matchups more with other guys? Or was more
that was it because he's healthy. I just felt like with smaller guys, it's hard when they run those screens and they get them in situations and he leaves them extended. Now he's not the shot block he needed to be because how they have him extended, but it's nothing to do with him. I thought he did a good job with bigger guys. They just went with 5 perimeter guys. We felt like that would give us the best chance, but had nothing to do with Trey.
Anthony?
Yeah, you mentioned a little bit of the the free throw disparity. How do you think, kind of?
Excuse me. Yeah.
how do you think kind of having, I believe it was 5 guys with 3 or more fouls, kind of affect you guys down the stretch, especially there at the end?
I think it plays a factor because, again, you want to be an aggressive defender. You got guys that really best at what they do is going off the dribble. So it's not like they spot up shoot. Those guys go off the dribble, so you got to be able to contain the dribble. And I'd be hard pressed to find one better than Quinlan as far as making plays at the rim. So you have to do your job. So I would assume it causes you to be a little passive with your one-on-one defense. With a guy that's shifty, containing, you want to keep your hands up because you can get up on you and make plays. And it's part of it. But no excuses, guy. I mean, because there's a reason why you get 3 or 4 fouls. And that's, again, that's one of their strengths. That's what they do well. They try to make plays off the dribble. You got 2 guys that are good, just as good as any of them.
Kathleen?
Yeah, Coach, earlier this season prior to tonight, your 3-pointer rate for the team hasn't exactly been ideal, but tonight it seemed like there was quite a shift. Is that something you've been focusing on with your guys?
No, we haven't spent any more time than we have. I always felt like we were a team that could make threes. But I just think early in the year, there was a lot of things we need to improve. And, obviously, it starts with me as a coach and putting the team in a position that's playing hard, playing tough, playing together, playing also. I mean, anything, you name it, we had to improve in all areas as a team. And I know our percentages from 3 weren't good, but I was never really concerned that we weren't a good 3-point shooting team. I think once our guys learned and understood how to play with each other, and the shots present themselves, I felt like they could make the shot. So that was never really a big concern of mine. But now that we start making shots, everything else flows and open up for us. But we haven't spent any more time than we had in the past. I don't think.
Dave?
Cuonzo, another game where you get really balanced scoring, but late. It seems like, are you looking for one guy to kind of take charge there, whether it's Kobe or whether it's Boogie? Is that something that kind of lacking here in these late game situations?
There's a possibility, but I think it starts with me first and really putting guys in position, execute, especially when teams turn the heat up. When they turn the heat up, we got to be strong with the ball. Because I thought sometimes we weren't aggressively attacking the ball. We got to be strong with the ball when we execute what we're doing. When they switch in 1 through 5, that's when we feel like there's an advantage, especially with Kobe. Get him in the post, get him off the block. And again, I got to watch film to see where he was in situations. But when they switch in on him, you got to be assertive and be aggressive and make plays. So that's the one thing I would like to go to.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thank you.
Thank you.